Better Off Undead, Blood and Moonlight, Volume 2. Written by Cynthia Aidan. Narrated by Sophie Eastlake. Chapter 1. Monsters were real, and she was the one who had to deal with their drama on a daily basis. Detective Mary Jane, Just Jane, Only Jane Hart was well and truly tired of their paranormal bullshit. Hunting human killers was hard enough, but hunting paranormal murderers, that was a whole new level of dangerous. Jane eased out a long breath as she stared down at the victim before her. Another night, another body. She was starting to think this unfortunate trend was the new story of her life. Carefully, not wanting to contaminate the scene but needing to get closer, Jane crept toward the body. A male, fit, looked to be in his early 20s. Handsome, at least he had been, before some thing with very sharp claws had gotten hold of the guy. Now the poor Vic had deep slash marks all over his face and body. The left side of his face showed 4 long, bloody slashes. The right was a mirror image. The fellow's throat had been ripped open and his body was bloody, his clothes torn. More slashes. This hadn't been some easy death. The victim had been tortured before he'd finally been put out of his misery. Someone had been playing with his prey. A cemetery. The nervous mutter came from behind her. Poor guy was murdered out here. Jane schooled her features before she glanced back at the uniformed cop who was practically shaking in his standard-issue shoes. Mason Mitchell was a good cop. Sure, he was still green on the job, and that was just one of the many reasons he appeared to be on the verge of either vomiting or passing out, but he was solid. He did the right thing, and the fellow genuinely wanted to help others. Too bad he was playing way out of his league with this particular murder. Mason had been the one to find the body, the one to put in the call to the station, the one to get Jane out there. Because certain cases were always referred to her these nights. Any case that so much as hinted at being the work of a monster. No way a human left those slash marks on the victim. Too deep, too long, too much like the marks that would be made from claws. Her gaze darted to the ground. She didn't see any footprints, but it was damn dark. She'd need a crime scene team out there ASAP. She would also need to get the medical examiner, Dr. Bob Hyder, on the case immediately. Like her, Dr. Bob knew the score, and he would... Jane. The whisper of her name was so low that, for a moment, she thought that she'd imagined...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?